Maybe just fill us in a little on your own background, if you would, please.
I was always fascinated with the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
People my age are essentially the ones who build hydrogen bombs now. And it's young people who have all the ideas, not these older hacks with smocks and look like Einstein.
Yeah.
Those are the people that have no more ideas. Einstein, of course, gave us the atomic bomb, gave us the Big Bang, the black holes.
Yeah.
Those are the contributions of Einstein.
Yeah.
Was there consciousness before humans?
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Go
Now,
ahead. Yeah.
Einstein asked this question. He said, this is ridiculous. He didn't believe in the quantum theory. We now know this was, of course, Einstein's great mistake. Physicists have to confront the question of consciousness. And that is rather uncomfortable. We physicists don't like to talk about consciousness. In other words, does the universe exist just because we look at it? Does the moon exist because a mouse looks at the moon?
Yeah.
Do dinosaurs' bones exist because I look at the dinosaur bones? What about dinosaurs before humans? And the answer to this cosmic puzzle is nobody knows the answer.
Dr. Bunsen Honeydew here at Muppet Labs, where the future is being made today.
Time travel actually is theoretically possible. Stephen Hawking once said, "Where are the time travelers from the future taking my picture?" Well, you know, we think maybe they're invisible.
If this keeps up, I'm going to wind up talking to myself. Bunsen Honeydew, what do you mean by sneaking up on me like that?
By then, time travelers will have invisibility.
Beaker! Beaker, what is it with you guys from the lab? Where's Bunsen?
In fact, we may have it in a few decades, in which case maybe they're all around us and we don't even know.
Tool link!
Time travel is now something we have to take seriously. We can build a time machine, perhaps, to wrap time into a pretzel, go backwards in time, and meet your teenage mother before you're born. Probably there are other parallel universes in your living room, and believe it or not, this is called modern physics.
Beaker, what were you doing in there? If you've broken that machine, I shall have to dock your salary. You're beside yourself. 3 or 4
But hey, get used to it. This is the modern interpretation of the quantum theory that many worlds represents reality.
I've only got one thing to say. Help!
So my next question is about the Large Hadron Collider. Is it going to create, I mean, do you have any idea of what's going to come out afterwards? Are we going to be around?
We are now on the verge of being able to detect signals from the 11th dimension.
It's breakthrough time here at the labs again.
In our three-dimensional world, there's not enough room to unite all the forces of nature. But in 11 dimensions, these forces just melt together into one beautiful, gorgeous theory that would allow us to, quote, read the mind of God. That's string theory, and we hope to test part of it by creating sparticles with the Large Hadron Collider. This machine will take us as close as humanly possible to his or her greatest creation, Genesis. This is a Genesis machine. This machine will recreate some of the nuclear fire that gave birth to the heavens and the earth.
We believe in a multiverse, a megaverse of bubbles that are constantly springing into existence, expanding like in a Big Bang. Big Bangs happen all the time in an ocean of nothing. Well, that's the standard model, the quantum theory. It is one of the ugliest theories known to science. No one can believe that this is the final theory.
It's a horrible theory, but it works. It's the most successful theory known to science, but we want to replace it with music. now have a candidate for the mind of God, and that is cosmic music resonating through the 11th dimension.
We can now take, in principle, an object and make it disappear just like in the movies. So, Harry Potter, watch out. At Brown University, we've taken a stroke victim who is paralyzed.
Now, in order to protect Beaker's fluffy orange hair from nuclear fallout, he will wear this protective helmet.
We put a chip in the left part of the brain of a stroke victim who's paralyzed, connected to a laptop. In 3 or 4 hours, the person began to move the cursor on the laptop. The person can now answer email, do crossword puzzles, surf the web, do all sorts of things that you can do on a computer.
Now Beaker is ready for the demonstration.
Every kid is going to want this if they have the capability of, without anyone noticing, a microscopic chip placed in the brain that will allow them to download any movie, any website, any piece of music, any exam question, just by thinking about it. Using an MRI brain scan, we can now show that when you tell a lie, your brain lights up like a Christmas tree. When you tell the truth, it's just a little feeble light bulb going off.
We have only to turn on the electricity.
And this is easily picked up by MRI brain scans.
Oh dear. Oh, thank you, Beaker. Now you've broken it.
This is coming very fast. Our ability to read
maybe
thoughts.
a little too fast.
It's coming.
Muppet Labs, technology for a healthier you.
We have teleported particles of light 600 meters across the Danube River.
We have just been testing our new Muppet Labs teleporter, and it works perfectly.
We can teleport particles of light called photons and individual atoms. Atoms of cesium, atoms of beryllium. Next is the space shuttle. We're going to teleport from the Earth to outer space and show that we could teleport through the vacuum of space, just like in Star Trek.
You see, a teleporter is a device which instantly transports people from one place to another.
After 2020, we're going to teleport to the moon. But within a decade, we hope to teleport water molecules. Within a few decades, DNA, genes, viruses, maybe a cell.
Aha! So that's what's been happening around here. You have been zapping people in and out of my theater.
Please, Mr. Kermit, I'm in the very midst of an important demonstration.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen, I'm in the midst of a nervous breakdown. You cannot go zapping people around.
As I was saying, our new teleporter works perfectly.
So we're going to have to wait a few centuries before we can teleport a dog or a cat or Captain Kirk.
Well, that's okay. I mean, Star Trek's in like the 23rd or 24th century.
The original copy has to be destroyed, just like in the movies. The object is destroyed. You see Captain
So Dr.
Kirk
McCoy
dissolve.
was right.
Yeah, you dissolve. And then you just zap and reform someplace else.
So he wasn't just like a crabby doctor. He was actually dead.
No, he was a crabby doctor.
Oh, yeah.
A few minutes ago, I sent my assistant Beaker hurtling through space to the deepest jungles of Africa. And now we will bring him back. Beaker! Put that gorilla back! Oh, you don't know where he's been! There, back to Africa they go. And now just Beaker will return.
Whoever did this.
That's all today from Muppet Labs.
You bet that ball.